I'm a motivational speaker and a coach who talks about mindset, confidence, mental health, and the power of connection. As an autistic black female, I've experienced a lot of adversity and darkness in my life. I could have let all the struggle that I faced dim my light. I could have used them as excuses to isolate myself from the world and disconnect from myself, but that's not what I did. Instead, I became an expert in taking my pain and turning it into power. I've discovered how to ignite sparks of confidence and self-esteem in me and others. I've learned that it all comes down to the power of connection. That when you can connect positively with yourself, then you can connect so much better with everyone else. And when you do this, you start to believe that you can achieve anything. Whatever you put your mind to, anything is possible. I'm really passionate about sharing my story and my tried and tested techniques to help leave audiences feeling pumped up and connected and inspired to achieve way more. Over the last decade, I've helped organisations to power up their workforces when the morale is low, when their teams are feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, stressed out, or just when they need a boost of positivity, someone different to come in and get them all excited. People say that what makes me really different as a motivational speaker, my enthusiasm and energy. I really love to help people to own their own shine, and that involves a mindset shift. It involves stepping out of your comfort zone. It involves, them looking in. By bringing me in, you will end up with a group of people who get it, who have this aha moment during the talk, and they have this shift in the way that they think, and they leave feeling more motivated. People become more productive, they feel more connected, and it's a win-win for everyone. So if you'd like to get me in, then you can click the link and let's start a conversation. I love to share the psychology of success and how personal development and the power of connection plays a huge part in building strong teams. It does mean people doing the work. Self-awareness and personal responsibility is one of my major values. I've learned a lot about myself. The reason I struggled with disconnect is because I'm autistic. I didn't know back then. I found social cues difficult. I found it really hard to engage with the outside world. I know exactly what it feels like to feel disconnected. But I remember the day things started to become easier for me. It was when I first walked into my dance class when I was 9. I saw the teacher in front of me, showing me the steps, showing me the choreography, and I just thought, wow, that was a light bulb moment. I thought, if someone shows you what to do, I'm okay. It's just trying to figure things out on my own I found really difficult. And I loved the way that dancing made me feel so much so that I ended up studying it professionally and ended up traveling around the world, performing on stages with people like Paul McCartney and Leona Lewis, and having the opportunity to be on programs like The X Factor and be surrounded by these incredible artists. And it kind of reinforced to me that it doesn't matter what your disability is. Every disability, there's an ability, but it's about figuring out what we do well. It's about really digging deep, being a detective and trying to figure out what can I bring to the table? How can I add value? These are some of the things that I talk about when I deliver my presentations. When people get it, they grow.
Hello, I'm Brian Tracy, and I want to introduce to you one of the top professional trainers in the business today. Ife Thomas has many years of experience in sales and business, and she's thoroughly qualified and trained to help your salespeople to become absolutely excellent selling your products or services in this very competitive market that we're facing today. Ife Thomas is highly qualified to take your sales team through these wonderful ideas, and you will be delighted. Both you and your salespeople will probably look back and say that this was one of the very best days in your sales and business career.
Today we have the incredible Ife Thomas with us, who, if you look at her CV, she has just covered every single base, and I'll read you some of this out. Honed her skills as a speaker, moved into corporate finance, stopped a really big TV-ish, we could say, Big Brother, X Factor, managing director of a national accountancy network, thrived throughout business, Brian Tracy sales trainer, overall, all-round amazing lady, Ife Thomas.
Ife Thomas has spoken at our last 3 summits and her inspirational words have made such a positive impact on girls throughout the UK.
I learned about taking responsibility, focusing on finding solutions when you're up against certain hurdles rather than feeling defeated. I learned so much about confidence. Whatever situation you're in, make the situation work for you. That has been one of the greatest lessons that I've learned.
I've been working with Ife, and I can tell you, she is amazing in what she's doing. She knows exactly how it takes to be successful and also to share your story. It takes a lot of courage, a lot of work, but I'm telling you, it's better to have her on your side than just to do it by yourself. I try to do it by myself and it's harder. So get with her, connect with her, do whatever she asks you to do, and you're going to see the fruits.
So if you'd like me to come into your organisation, then you can click the link below, get in touch with me, and I would love to come and meet your people.